Hey everybody, I'm B and I am playing Violet.
How's everybody doing? I'm Alex, and I'm playing Cyrus Eldemar.
Sup nerds, I'm Sarah and I'm playing Cinda.
Hi, everybody. My name is Juno, and I'm playing the Ashen One.
Hey guys, I'm Hubelio, your dungeon master. Welcome back to Rise of the Leviathan. Thank you very much. We are the Eldritch Outcasts. Last time we began on the open sea, each of you aboard separate vessels, strangers sailing toward the same destination. The domed city of Seagate, a marvel of stone and shimmering sea glass resting on the ocean floor. Through salt air and rolling mist, fate converged. One by one, your paths met at a great domed elevator, a wooden contraption pulled by chain, built to carry travelers from the docks above down into the depths below. Together, for the first time, you stepped onto its platform. The gears groaned. The surface light began to fade. A lantern flickered as the sea swallowed the sky. And through the walls around you, the vast ocean pressed in close. Before reaching the city below, trouble found you. A splattering of illegal drugs bound for Seagate's underworld found its way onto the ground in front of you. Was it the goblin? The Owlkin scholar? The human nobles? The guard? Or perhaps one of you? There, in the confined space between worlds, sea above, city below, suspicion boiled over, forcing you to choose who would take the fall. And so one of you stepped forward, Cyrus. Whether out of bravery or guilt, he offered himself up as the culprit, surrendering to the guards so that the rest might descend unscathed. Chains closed around his wrists, and he was led away into Seagate's depths alone. But fate had other plans. With the aid of a serpent-tongued Yuan-Ti, he escaped his cell and vanished into the city's crowd, only to find his way back to the group once more. Reunited, you turned to the towering spires of the university district, where you met one of its deans. The dean spoke of the ruins to the west, remnants of an age swallowed by the sea. He offered you breathing apparatus crafted by scholars of the deep, and turned your gaze beyond the city's protective dome. With the dean's blessing and the weight of unanswered questions, you set out into the open water. It was there, in the ruins, that you found a door half buried in stone and coral, leading into a cavern that pulsated with unnatural quiet. Inside waited 3 merrow, their eyes gleaming with hunger and hatred. And that's where we begin tonight. And one more note, we are missing one of our members. And what we're going to say is that Varanvel, as he was preparing to enter the ruin in the distance, saw something he couldn't quite explain. And his normally flat voice echoed a little bit differently underwater. You noticed that there was a little bit of a hum to what he said, and he turned to you before he swam off and he said, there's something out there. I need to see what it is. And he swam off, hopefully not too far away. But for now, there are 4 of you, facing off against the merrow menace ahead of you. So if you recall, we rolled initiative. Let's see if I still have that up here. Since there are 4 of you, I'm going to have you guys roll initiative again.
What? I remember my initiative was good. What the heck?
Let me see if I've got it. Oh, I've got it. Never mind. We're good.
Okay. Thank God.
What if we got a better
five.
roll? What if I got a 20?
No.
You got a natural 20?
I got a 20. And it's gonna be the only one I get this entire game. It's gonna be
Oh.
once the rest of the
Probably,
game.
yeah.
I mean, Cyrus has a 23. It's all he's already well on his way.
Cyrus got 2 nat ones that last game, so I think that's warranted.
Let's
Three.
count. Okay.
3. That's right.
I was being hopeful.
Yeah, it was cursed.
So, Cyrus, you are up
Yes.
first. And these merrow have turned to see what the heck is going on. They've heard the doors open. And it seems like they're rushing to meet you. It is now your turn.
Are we swimming?
You are in a completely water-filled tunnel using this rebreathing apparatus. And you are currently, I mean, you're probably swimming at about a foot or two off of the bottom surface of this tunnel. These tunnels have been worn over time. At one point, you could probably see it as having been a palace or a temple, something with actual floors, something with actual walls, but the growth of the oceans and the seas has taken over almost completely. There are mostly like seaweed, anemone, bits of coral on every surface that you are currently looking at.
Okay. Is this difficult terrain?
No, I would say you're able to swim freely at the moment.
Okay. All right. Well, that will determine things. I am going to swim forward, passing between Cinder and Violet and sliding by the Ashen One. I'm going to go 25 feet to get up to this closest one to me.
Okay.
And as I'm swimming, I pull out my rapier, and there's like a purple shimmer off it because I'm gonna cast Booming Blade on the one, I guess southwest to me, the one I am in contact with. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, that's a good start. It's not a 1, but it's a 2. So
Ah,
that's going to miss.
fabulous.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
gosh. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage and step back 5 feet. And that's all I can do. So that'll be it for me.
All right. It is Violet's turn.
Okay. Ooh, okay. I am going to swim forward a little bit because at the moment don't know what's going on. And like the second I see the 3 merrow kind of sitting in the back of this cave, I am second guessing myself because Vorenvel is also a water being. I'm like, oh, maybe it's just. And then I see taking hits. I am going to cast Bless, and as I cast Bless, there is like this vibrating, warm feeling around in the water, and these kind of like you have to squint to see them, but these spiritual hands connect with Cinder, the Ashen One, and Cyrus, and you guys now have a D4 to your rolls.
Thank you.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Thank you. You see 2 of these merrow spin their harpoons around in the water, flourishing them, and they both kind of just like reach back and hurl them, one at Cyrus and one at the Ashen One. So the one at Cyrus is a 16, and the one at the Ashen One is a 23 to hit. Are those
Ouch.
hits?
Oh, yeah.
Those are hits?
Okay.
Okay. So, the one on Cyrus is going to do 11 damage. The one on the Ashen one is going to do 7 damage. And both of you are moved 15 feet towards the merrow. And they basically pull you in with their harpoons as they draw them back with ropes. And it is the Ashen one's turn.
All right. I am going to enter my apparition state here. So how that is going to look is on my person, I have a sword with a shattered blade. I'm about halfway down. I'm going to pull that out, and then with kind of like what sounds like different whispers of varying pitches all kind of coming into one as I pull this sword out, as my character is just kind of like, warrior to me, as he's summoning this warrior, his spirit warrior. And then all this light is just going to kind of come to him, and he's going to be kind of very faintly over or outlined with another person's body, just kind of like a spirit body, because I can't think of the other word I was going to use, a spectral body, something like
there
that.
you go.
So I'm going to use that, and then I believe that's my. Is that my turn for that?
That's a bonus action, so
That is a
you
bonus
can
action, okay.
yeah.
Perfect. Then I'm going to use the great sword.
Yep.
The
So
apparition sword.
so tell the greatsword is it's a broken greatsword, correct?
Yes.
And it takes on an additional apparition type of state as well, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. So it looks fully complete once I have the apparition.
Okay.
So it's really only usable once I'm in the apparition state.
That's badass.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure we mentioned it because it's like, oh yeah, I love it. So go ahead and are you attacking the one that you're closest to?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That one's going down. How dare it put hands on Cyrus and I? Let's see. Come on. Oh gosh, I hate math. I failed math 2 times in college. That is going to be an 11.
Do you have a bless to add to that?
Your D4.
So go ahead and add a D4 to that attack.
My spectral hands are helping you.
Thank you for helping me with your spectral hands, B.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so +3, so then 14.
So with the assistance of those spectral hands, your broadsword that has this only has like, it's almost like down to the hilt, right? Like normally it's just down to the hilt, and it's almost like it's a ghostly edge that extends the full length of a normal broadsword. You find purchase and you hit this merrow. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, that was my damage that I rolled. I didn't even roll to hit.
Oh.
Sorry, I messed that one up. It's a 16, so.
A 16. So you cleave this merrow's arm completely off, and it howls in pain as the arm just like slowly floats down to the bottom of this cavern.
Perfect. Ashen one's just gonna be like, the spirits will guide your arm to the depths, brother.
And what they hear in this, because you're speaking around your apparatus, they hear bloop, 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 bloop. And it is Cinder's turn.
Okay. All right. So Cinder is going to let out a very long sigh. I'm not sure how that translates underwater, but she's then going to kind of move forward. So she's kind of parallel to the other, the Merrow,
Okay.
and she is going to kind of gather a ball of light in her hand that kind of refracts off of the water surrounding it. And then she is going to launch that into the Merrow that's kind of in the center of that cluster
Okay.
in front of the Ashen one as I cast Guiding Bolts.
Okay.
Get my little D4. Thank you, B. Okay, that is going to be a math is hard 22 to hit.
That hits.
Excellent. All right. And that is going to be 4d6. That's going to be 15 points of radiant damage. And also now he is just glowing in that same kind of shimmering radiant light.
Now, is this the one closest to Cyrus?
Not the one that's closest to Cyrus. The one
Okay.
that's about 5-10 feet away from the Ashen one. Yeah.
The
that
furthest
you
one
pinged.
north. Okay.
Yes.
So you deal 15 points of radiant damage to this thing. And in the darkness of this cave, you all have dark vision. So you're able to see what's going on, but in a flash of light, you just see this creature writhe in pain and screech as you deal damage and blood just starts seeping from several places over its body, and it is very well lit up at the moment.
The beacons are lit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Give me just a second here.
And I think that's going to be my turn.
Perfect. So the last Merrow is scanning and seeing that you are all in this room, and it looks like it's kind of looking between the four of you, and it lets out this shriek that seems to carry. It's almost like a sonar level of a cry, and it begins swimming, and it links hands with the other Merrow, and it starts to swim around the edge of the cave. And Ashen One and Cyrus, you are going to be able to make a reaction if you would like to this one that is leaving
Yes.
your melee range here.
Is this the power of friendship?
The power of friend. No, not quite.
Okay, but why are they like getting closer to Cinder though? That feels targeted. I don't like
No.
it. Don't like it.
Okay.
I can tell you really care with that dispassionate response.
They are getting closer to Cinder. You are correct.
I got a
Yay.
19.
A 19, that'll hit.
I got a 10.
A 10, I believe you can use your bless
That's with the bless.
with the bless. Okay, so the 10 does not hit.
Yeah.
How much damage do you do, Cyrus?
10 piercing with the rapier.
Perfect. Okay. So that one is going to take an additional 10.
Wait, my ally was within 5 feet, so I have sneak attack on that.
Yes, you do.
So let me not be
Uh-oh.
dumb.
He's sneak attacking.
So that's another 7 on top of that. So 17 total.
17 total. Okay, so this one, it's already lost an arm. You slash right through his torso, and he begins bleeding profusely from the stomach. And a few other things happen here. And it's Cyrus's turn.
Alrighty. So, can I see further down that tunnel where my new friend has shown up?
Yes, you can.
I think I have 60 feet, but let me pull it up here for you.
Let's see.
60 feet, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. And you're going to see over here as well. That's about what you would see, I believe. Probably something like that. Maybe something like that.
Yeah, buddy. Cool. Alrighty. I'm going to swim over about 10-ish feet to get into range with this new assailant. Since he's probably at full health, I'm going to go ahead and rinse and repeat with the booming blade.
Okay.
That's better. That's a 18 without bless.
That's a hit.
Coolio. Ooh, that's max. 12 damage, 12 piercing damage. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage and step back. And I'm going to kind of tauntingly like wave my rapier at him and probably give him a little wink real quick.
Ooh.
And then that is going to be my turn. Come and get me.
Oh, it scowls and shouts something you can't quite understand in the water. It did not like being winked at. How much was that? 12 damage, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right. Violet.
Okay. Seeing that my good friend, new friend, Cinder, is getting ganged up on with the power of friendship. just a little bit, bit. I am going to reach into my side pouch that I have, kind of like open it up a little bit, slip my fingers in, and I'm going to pull out a small silver mirror and
Okay.
bring it up to my lips, whisper something into it. Little weird because it's more of like a blub blub, but it's okay. And Cinder is going to have this very faint bubble appear around her as I casted Sanctuary.
Thank you.
Okay.
And that was my bonus action. Apparently, a Sanctuary is a bonus action? What?
Mhm.
Okay. Never cast that spell like ever. And then feeling very threatened, I guess I'm going to Sacred Flame, the one that's most north to the northeast of Cinder. So
Okay.
I need a dexterity saving throw for, and it needs to beat a 15.
15, you say. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look here. Ooh, we only got a 13. If only we had bless.
Yeah, no bless for you.
No bless.
Okay, that's 1d8 radiant. Where's my d8? Here it is. Ooh, that is 7 radiant damage.
7 radiant damage on that one. Got it.
Yeah, and that's. I'm gonna back up into the tunnels a little bit, and that will be my turn.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. This is the Ashen One's turn now.
Yes, I am going to first. You know what? I'm gonna do that afterwards. I want to move 15 feet towards this one up here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my apparition greatsword again on this guy, the green dot.
Got it. Okay.
Which one has the guiding bolt on it?
That would be the blue one.
I got a 9, so that definitely doesn't hit. Plus,
Okay.
plus 4, so yeah, 13. Would that hit?
Did you roll a 4?
I rolled a 9, and then plus
Okay.
4 for the bless.
It
You
would be
have
a
to
plus,
roll
Oh,
a
I got-
d4.
plus a D4.
A
yeah.
D4, yeah.
A D4. yep.
Sorry, I should have been more clear.
It's okay. It's still 4, a plus 4.
Okay, so that
Yeah.
you managed to hit.
Perfect. So then I'm doing 9 damage.
9 damage. All right.
Mhm.
So that one, you cut right into its left foot, and it is not looking good at all. Like it's not. It doesn't look fierce anymore. It just looks like it wants to cry out in pain, and it's just swimming with its buddies right now, just kind of holding on to its friends. But it doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot else other than that. Okay. Anything else for your turn, Ashen One?
Yes, I want to put cast Healing Spirit over here near Cyrus. So I can roll 1d6 for that. I don't know if you're able to put a marker down for that, because I know it's until it's like a static fey or creature of my choice
What was that spell again?
for Healing Spirit.
Healing Spirit. Okay. And you said you want it next to Cyrus?
Yes.
Let's get a token out for that.
So yeah, you call forth the nature spirit to soothe the wounded. The intangible spirit appears in a space that is a 5-foot cube. You can see within the range.
There you go.
Yep.
All right, cool. So that's spirit.
Which it does. I rolled a 1d6 for that too, and I got 6.
Nice. So I recover 6 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Take that. Thank you.
Of course. That's what I'm here for. Save the day. Die first.
So you have concentration on that healing spirit at the moment. And it is now the green Merrow's turn. And something's going to happen here. The walls of this cavern appear slick, like something's been brushed against it. And as soon as these merrow brush against the slick of this wall, they perform a disengage as a bonus action. And it's interesting because they all start moving in tandem, the 3 of them that are connected. So the one merrow that is the most damaged, it is its turn, but all 3 merrow move together simultaneously, arms linked, and they move faster than you would first imagine it possible for them to do this. So the green one is expending its action to do this, but all of them are moving. You see them move along the edge of this wall. And it's almost like a vortex. And you feel the water around you swishing faster.
Are they creating a whirlpool?
It does seem there's a whirlpool effect that is drawing everyone towards the middle of this room. And let's see, which one is it? This one in the south, the one that's marked with a purple marker, is actually going to attach to this line of merrow. And it is going to throw its harpoon at Cyrus.
It takes 7 thunder damage from the booming blade when it moves.
Perfect.
And that one, it disengaged as well?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
So as they're touching the wall, it's allowing them to disengage as a bonus action. It's going to throw a harpoon at you, Cyrus.
Ready.
Let's see. I don't believe a 12 hits, does it?
No.
Okay. So the harpoon glides past you as you dodge out of the way. And it buries itself into the wall to your left. And instead of pulling back on the harpoon, this merrow holds on to the rope as this train of merrow continue to rotate around. And I'm going to need Cyrus, the Ashen One, and Cinder to make a dexterity save.
Nice.
Good thing I backed up back into the tunnel.
I was just thinking that was a good idea, incidentally. Weird.
21.
D4 to that.
Okay.
Got an 8.
An 8. Okay.
Tell me I'm
7.
safe, Abelio.
Do you know, are you
Did you
sure
roll
you
the
don't want me to
D4
send
with
some
me?
dice?
With the way you've been rolling, Alex?
I just got a 21.
What was
I'll
this?
take that set.
What was Cinder's save on that?
I got a 17.
A
Be
17.
gentle.
Okay. So Cinder and Cyrus, you guys see this rope like pulling as they're going around in the circle, and you get out of its way, and it just kind of like slips past you. Ash, you feel the rope press against your side, but nothing else happens at the moment. It's just pressing against you. Slow. It's like it's nudging you towards the middle, but not enough to actually like pull you towards the middle yet. And it's Cinder's turn.
Okay. I had something in mind, but then things happened, and now my plan needs to change. Is that gonna affect that? Yeah, I think this is okay. Cinder is going to unsheath a small dagger that's at her hip. And she is going to try to cut the rope that seems to be trying to entwine itself around our new companion.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe rules as written that will not affect Sanctuary.
It will not. It has to affect an enemy in order for it to drop.
Perfect.
I'll use that as my action. Okay. I feel like if I were to move, that would they can certainly try. Okay. Cinder is going to try and get out of this vortex situation that's happening, and she is going to move over to the east next to this other friend over here. And if they were to try to make reactionary attacks, they would have to do a wisdom saving throw.
So we've got 2 of them. And I believe this is against Violet's spell save.
Yeah.
15, yes.
A 15.
Wisdom save.
That one didn't make it.
Ooh.
Nope. They did not make it. No. So they just
Awkward.
watch Cinder like swim off. And they're kind of just dumbfounded. they're not exactly sure why they can't attack you. They're very upset. Anything else for Cinder?
That sounds like a them problem. But I'm
Yes.
going to stay right here now.
Okay. So, this creature here on the east is going to connect up with this train of merrow. And they are going to continue moving. And I'm going to need everyone to make a dexterity save.
Everyone, even us in the tunnels?
That's correct, yes.
But my master tunnel plan.
I thought the tunnels were safe.
I thought so too.
And as
Natural 20. Sorry. Sorry.
they're going to continue to disengage as they slide across this wall.
They're so weird.
I hate them.
What are they doing?
Nothing good.
What was the dex save for Cinder?
I got a 21.
And
Ooh.
for the Ashen one?
Got another 9.
A
Did
9.
you add a d4 to that?
Buddy.
I did.
Oh.
And Cyrus?
Muted.
Yeah, looks like you're still muted at the
Yeah, dude, I clicked that 7 times before we did anything. Sorry. I don't know if you could. I was literally like pointing at my screen, like, why am I muted?
Saw
Try
your
to-
face.
I don't think your screen is touch screen.
No. 29.
A 29. Okay, so the Ashen one
Dead.
gets pulled into the middle of the room here, and the next save you make is probably going to be at disadvantage as you start spinning in a circle as this vortex begins to pick up speed. Now the lead merrow in the line is going to throw its harpoon right here at Violet.
I'm
What did Violet
sorry.
do?
Yeah, I'm just spectating. Hello?
I don't believe that's going to hit. That's a 12. No, it's a miss. Okay.
No.
The blue one is going to try to throw its harpoon at Cinder. Let's see if it can beat the wisdom save here.
What did I do?
Ooh, that is a nat 20 on the wisdom save. Let's see about the
Minus
attack
40,
roll.
right?
Minus for what?
Yes.
Because I'm cool.
Sympathy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sympathy.
Does a 15 hit Cinder?
Does it? Does it? I don't know. Decisions. Ah. It does not, because as this harpoon has the sheer audacity to come in Cinder's direction, she is going to kind of hold her hands out, kind of fan them out, and she is going to cast shield to protect herself from the incoming object.
Hell yes.
Because
All
no,
right.
thank you.
So the shield goes up, and the harpoon deflects harmlessly.
And I believe that still leaves the sanctuary up.
That is correct.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, Cyrus, it is your turn.
All right. As I'm glancing at this mosh pit, which one of these guys, or what is the general state? Because I think the red ones hack to bits, but what do
Yes.
the rest of them kind of look like?
It's not the red one. The green one is just in a sorry state. We've got the purple and blue ones not looking fantastic, but doing all right. Some blood leaking out. The red one has a few scratches, and the orange one has not been touched.
Okay.
So does that green one that is the most the most aggrieved.
Yes. Alrighty then. Yep. Alrighty. I'm going to move a little bit over this way so that I can get up into their faces. And with my action, I'm going to go ahead and give a little booming blade to Mr. Blue. And
Okay.
my bonus action, I'm going to draw one of my daggers and do an offhand attack at green.
Okay.
So I'll do booming blade first. That's 22.
That hits.
And then the other guy, that's 23 to hit.
That is also a hit.
All right, so let's see. D8 for the first guy is 8 piercing damage to blue.
Okay.
And he's got booming blade. Oh, that's good. And then 4 piercing damage to green.
So yeah, you stab the green one and you manage to just nick its carotid in its neck, and it goes limp, and the green one is gone. It is out of the fight here.
All right.
Completely eliminated.
Okay. That is what I was hoping I would be able to accomplish. I am going to stay where I am, and that's going to be my turn.
All right. Violet, you are next.
Okay. Seeing my friend in the middle having a not so great time. Oh man, okay. Bless is going to drop, and I am going to cast Enhance Ability on the Ashen one for Dexterity saving throws. So you have advantage on your next dex save.
Okay. Was that an action?
Wait. Is it just checks or is it saves as well?
It can be saves as well.
Are you sure?
Yeah, for right now.
Okay. Yeah, that is my action.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
I'm gonna back up one more. I'm gonna back up a little bit more, seeing as this merrow in front of me is trying to shoot me, and that will be my turn.
All right, Ashen one, you are up now.
What's my mobility looking like with all this rope around me?
The rope is not preventing you from moving at the moment. It's
Gotcha.
just like kind of digging into your side a little bit. It's not at the point where it's restricting your movement.
Okay. Am I able to cut this rope, or at least attempt to cut this rope?
If you would like to use your action to attack the rope, you definitely can.
I lied. So actually, what I want to do is I want to use fairy fire. Since this whole area is within a 20-foot radius, so I'll light all of them up and then get everybody an advantage on attack rolls.
Okay.
As they can see them. So I'm going to do that. And then the creature is no longer here because that concentration was only for a minute.
Well, no, you still have concentration up on the healing spirit, but if you cast fairy fire, that has a concentration effect as well. So yeah, that'll go away. Let's see, and I believe that's a dex save. A dex save, correct?
Yes,
Will
yes,
be a
it
dex
is.
save for everything. If you want to catch everything, all of the enemies, you and Cyrus. Well, yeah, you and Cyrus will have to make that dex save as well. It looks like you're close enough where you're going to get hit by that.
Haha! Natural one for me.
Oh crap!
Okay. And let's see.
I tried doing something good, and
You gotta burn those dice, man.
Oh, this is the 5th set.
So
I've rolled ones on every single one that I have.
so you said I got advantage from you, B, from Violet.
So that'll cancel out the disadvantage that you had. So it'll be a straight roll for your dex save on this.
Gotcha. Yep. Okay. All right. So I got that plus. Why do I try anything? I got it. I got a 10.
Okay. So you and Cyrus are both illuminated, as well as the purple and orange merrow. So the red one and the blue one passed their dex save there.
Okay.
But they are now lit up. They're all what color of illumination between blue, purple, and green would you like to have your fairy fire illuminate everything?
I think I'm gonna go with purple.
Purple. So
Just the best color.
each 4 of these creatures that are effective have a thin purple highlight, almost like a neon outline around them. And everyone feels like it would be easier to hit these 4 creatures that are affected by this spell. All right. Anything else for Ash's turn?
No, I think I'm good for right now.
Okay. So the merrow continue their trail along the wall here. The purple one is going to throw a harpoon at Violet.
And the blue one's going to take 7 more thunder damage from Booming Blade.
All right. It is decidedly not happy about that.
Yay.
A 22, I believe, will hit.
But,
Is that correct?
but did you raise your dice rates?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Violet, you are going to take 13 points of damage.
I'm sorry. How much?
13.
That feels personal.
And
It does.
they're going to pull you in towards the cavern a little bit.
Strength save?
No, it was just part of the attack. The harpoon attack pulls you in if you're far away.
Okay.
Yep. And then they're going to continue on their little route here. They're going to continue their vortex. And that rope is going to... That harpoon is stuck on you, Violet. So that rope just kind of like follows them around. And everyone, let's see, everyone make a dexterity saving throw real quick as they continue around. Cyrus, what did you get?
12 that time.
And the Ashen one, what did you get?
A 15.
A 15. Nice. Okay. Cinder, what did you get?
I also got a 15.
All right. And Violet, what did you get?
9.
A 9. So the 15's passed. The Ashen one, you're still kind of spinning in the middle there. Violet, you get moved 10 feet closer to the middle of the room as this vortex pulls you in.
Interesting.
And these ropes are now starting to the ropes are starting to spin around a little bit more. So the three that are in the room right now, Ashen One, Cyrus, and Violet, make another dex save for the ropes.
That's good. Yeah, 21.
Okay.
15.
15.
17.
17. Okay. So you all manage to avoid the ropes that are like twining around you at the moment. Cyrus, it is now your turn.
All right. I'm going to step on over in here. And all right, so orange is untouched still. Blue's pretty rough. I
Correct.
am going, and which ones were fairy fired?
Purple and orange.
Oh, thank God. Okay, perfect. So my action is going to be booming blade on the orange one. Bonus action is going to be just a regular or my offhand attack on blue. So I'll do orange first because I'm at advantage.
Yep.
That's gone. So let's roll this one instead. 25.
That's a hit.
And because I'm at advantage, I have sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
So that's math is 14. Yeah, 14 piercing damage.
All right.
And then that one is marked with the booming blade. So if it moves, it gets hurt.
Yep.
And then attack on the second one. It's 15 to hit.
That is a hit.
Alrighty. Where's my D4? But only a single damage to blue.
Okay.
And that is going to be my turn.
As you slash out at the blue one, it knocks your blade away with its hand, but you do manage to like catch it on its hand as it bats your blade away. All right, Violet, it is your turn.
Point of order. I made a Constitution saving throw for my my enhance ability.
Yep.
I passed with a 19 plus 2.
Perfect.
Um,
So you still have concentration on that.
I have concentration on that.
Okay.
How is Cyrus looking?
I'm not perfect, but thanks to the Ashen one, the main like slash that was probably like across my face, like that one's closed up, and it's just like nicks and little cuts.
All right. Okay. I think I'm just going to Sacred Flame the most north one.
The orange one.
Yeah.
Okay. The one on this is like the tail, the caboose of the train that they are swimming across this wall.
I'm taking out the booty.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
All right. We got a nat 20.
Okay.
Just dodges out of the way. Don't want it.
Yeah. You didn't need to mockingly say that, but okay.
It was a 20. It was a 20. He's going to be a little bit showy about it.
Okay, you know what then? Bonus action, I am taking out that mirror again, and I am casting Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. All right.
And I am then going to move closer to the Ashen one. Hello.
Okay.
There we go.
So the enhance ability concentration fades, and you are
No,
now.
Sanctuary is not concentration.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's not.
weird.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Anything else for Violet?
No. That will. I'm passing my turn.
All right. Ashen 1.
So, from what I've counted, there has been 5 spells used. Because the first bless was used before I went in my apparition state, and I believe it counts for every single spell, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Because then there was bless, sanctuary, the one B just used now.
Enhance
Does it
ability.
count? Does it count mine as well?
Yes.
Then yeah, that would be 5. 6.
So what is this ability that you are speaking of?
I'm getting there.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So for the apparition, the ability is while in apparition state, any leveled spell cast in a 30-foot radius increases the attack roll and damage bonus of the apparition's next melee attack by 1. Which then gives me.
So as these spells have been cast around the Ashen One, this kind of like ghostly appearance that seems to be surrounding the Ashen One starts to burn, not with like a normal fire, but it's almost like a purplish black soul fire. Would you say that that's correct, Juno?
Yeah. That's actually a really good description.
And each time a spell is cast, the flames lick a little bit higher off of his shoulders and off of his back. And the entire apparition seems to grow in size a little bit. Not to a point where it's gigantic or anything, but it seems to be feeding off of the mystical magic energy of each spell that has been cast. So, Ashen One now has a plus, what is it? Plus
6.
A +6 to his next attack, as well as +6 to the damage roll of that attack. So, Ashen One.
That is still so confusing to me, even reading through that when we built that. But so far, so yeah, I rolled a 17 to hit.
Okay.
And then I just got 5 on the dice, and then plus
Now,
the
let me
4, so 9, and then
let me ask you, which one are you attacking?
all of them. No, I'm gonna move towards this buddy right here.
Okay, so
red
you're
one.
going for the red one. Okay, so
Going
you
for the
said
red
it was a 17 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
Yep. So 9 plus 6, which then is 15, and then you said plus another 6.
That's correct.
Okay.
So that is 21 points of damage on the red one, correct?
Mhm.
So you bring the sword down, and as you slash through this creature, it's almost like you take the action and your broadsword that is broken, like just kind of like harmlessly goes past this thing. But then this creature that's also inhabiting your space brings its sword down, that is a full broadsword that's like ghastly glowing purple and black, and brings the sword through, and just wounds open up on this thing's chest as it gasps in pain and surprise because it doesn't know what's going on. And this creature just falls to the ground dead. And the flames around you subside, and this apparition is still inhabiting the same space, but it goes back to its kind of whatever might be normal for it is kind of back to normal. It's not super beefed up. It doesn't have like flames that are like licking off of its shoulders or anything at the moment. It seems like your flames have been transferred to this creature that falls to the ground dead. And anything else for the Ashen One's turn?
Nope. That's it.
All right. So it is the middle creature's turn. And they're going to continue swimming around here. And yes, the orange one is going to take booming blade damage. How much does it take?
Another 7.
Another 7. Okay. So these creatures are not looking great. They're the ones that are still there, that are still in the fight, they're not looking great. They're going to make a ranged attack against Cyrus here.
At advantage.
At advantage. It's going to be a harpoon throw. We're at a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do.
And we're looking at 10 damage.
Damn. Oh, that's fucking healing, idiot.
And they're going to continue swarming around here.
22.
And as these ropes continue to combine, the 3 of you that are in this room are going to need to make a dexterity save. And this one is going to be a little bit more difficult because there are now multiple ropes that they are kind of swimming around with, trying to entangle you with.
I got a 20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I got a natural 19, so I think it's a 25.
Okay. All right. So you managed to avoid these ropes. And crazy enough, yeah, you managed to do it. Cinder, it's your turn.
Okay. All right. So Cinder's immense wealth of patience is getting a little bit worn with all of this spinning vortex nonsense. Yeah, I said it. And she's going to kind of poke out of her little hidey tunnel for a little bit, get a
Mhm.
better angle. And she is going to aim at the current ringleader of this rude pack of merrows, and kind of like an orb of shadow and crimson is going to gather in her hands, and then it's going to kind of start absorbing the sunlight around it. And she is then going to launch this at our blue friend over here in the front
Okay.
as I cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Not my best roll of the day. That's a 14 to hit.
It hits.
Yeah. Okay. Where is my D10? Where is it? Max damage.
Oh boy.
10.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right. 10 on the blue one. Yeah, you blast a hole through its shoulder, and its arm kind of just goes limp. And it's still up, but it does not it does not look good for this merrow. And it drops the harpoon it was using to try to web up your teammates. So it has lost its harpoon.
And with that, I'm going to go and sneak back into my tunnel.
Okay.
And I pass my turn.
All right. So the blue one drops its harpoon. And it seems like that really knocks the wind out of this like little train that they've got going. The blue one is going to just make a regular melee attack. They stop kind of dead in their tracks. They kind of have realized they're not getting anywhere with trying to get you guys tied up, especially with that ridiculous dexterity pass that you all managed. Like they're like, all right, forget it. We're just gonna try regular attacks here. And it is going to try to bite you, Ashen One.
That's a bad thing.
does a 19. I think that'll hit, right?
You know that hits.
Is this where the merrow came in?
Gosh, I hope so. I mean,
I'm not going to ask for a Constitution save right now.
Right now.
You're going to
Right
take
now.
you're going to take 5 damage.
oh, thank the Lord. All right.
The orange one is going to attack Cyrus.
Oh boy.
That's a nat 20 right there.
I will probably be unconscious.
Okay.
Okay.
You take 12 damage.
I am unconscious.
Okay. Well, Cyrus, go ahead and make your first death save.
So soon?
10.
Oh, you pass.
Mhm.
Okay. Violet, you see your companion take a fish dagger to the stomach there and go down. It is now your turn.
So basically, the second he kind of like floats backwards, I guess, in the water, Violet is going to reach over and kind of like hug his arm and cast Cure Wounds at first level. This is my last spell slot.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
I'm over here just using all of these like it's candy. Okay. I lost my D8s again. Hold on.
Jubs, you've done like 35 points of damage to me.
Yes, I have. This is true.
Okay. 6. Okay, sorry, math. As you know, I'm really good at it. 11, 13, 14 points of healing.
Nice.
All right. Cyrus.
And you are now back up.
Yep.
Yes.
So
And then-
as sorry, go ahead.
Nope, go ahead.
I was gonna just say Cyrus leans back as he takes damage that brings his health down to 0. And his breathing apparatus just like slips out of his mouth as it starts to like float down. And Violet surges healing magic into his body. And as that apparatus starts to fall, his hand grabs it. And in a moment, he's back in the fight, and he puts the breathing apparatus back in his mouth.
Violet is going to look into your eyes and say, blub, blub, blub.
Beautiful.
And
Poetic.
then I'm going to turn very angrily now because, well, not really anger, it's more fear. And I'm going to call down upon this most northern orange one, another sacred flame.
Okay.
Trust the flame. I need a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
I'm scared.
Ooh, that is a big time fail. 3.
Oof.
Was this the guy that was cocky before?
Yes.
Or was it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Karma, by the way. 4 radiant damage.
All right. 4 radiant damage
4
is
radiant.
taken.
Yep.
Anything else for Violet?
Violet is going to swim back. Oops, I didn't mean to ping. There.
Okay.
Kind of just get away.
Okay. And
And
now,
I will pass my turn.
all right, Ashen one.
I was going to attack, but I did not roll good enough to attack for the hit. So I think I am just going to end up. I think I got 1 slot left too. I'm going to go ahead and use Healing Spirit again. This time I'm going to place it I'm gonna place it right here.
Right there? Okay. Let's see. Do I still have it? I do still have it. Boop. All right, and then let's see. All right, anything else for Ashen One's turn?
I rolled a 6 for the healing spirit for the hit die.
Okay. Are you healing yourself or
It's anybody within. I'll read it out here for you.
Mhm.
For everybody. Call forth the nature spirit to soothe the wounded. The intangible spirit appears in a space that is a 5-foot cube. You can see it within range. The spirit looks like a transparent beast. You can cause it to restore 1d6 hit points whenever you're in this space of it. It says. I was actually looking to see if there's a radius of it, but it just says.
Yeah. So it'll heal anything that moves into its radius or
Mhm.
starts its turn in its radius.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll I guess nothing has done that quite yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Oh, you're gonna move? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you move. Are you moving just to the south of it? Okay, perfect. All right. Let's see. The blue one is going to react to you moving here.
Yep.
And it drops its dagger. The purple one is going to react to you moving. And it's going to. Does a 13 hit?
Yeah, it just hits. It's my armor
Okay.
class.
Okay. So it does 7 damage to you. But then you heal for 6, I believe, because you move next to the spirit, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just dropped 1 point.
All right. Anything else for the Ashen One's turn?
Nope. That's it.
Okay. All right. The purple one is going to throw its harpoon. Oh, wait, no. It was the blue one that dropped its harpoon. Purple one's just going to move forward and attack the Ashen one. And I believe it hits on a 20.
Unfortunately.
It's going to do 7 damage to you.
Oh my gosh, thank God. Okay. Okay, we're still in the game.
And Cinder, it is your turn.
How rough does the Ashen One look? Dare I ask?
Very rough. 4 hit points rough.
Well, all right. So seeing that the Ashen One is probably bleeding and not looking so great, Cinder is going to move forward, kind of placing herself between the Ashen One and Violet, and she is also going to cast Cure Wounds because that's the thing she can do. And I got to find the right dice. Probably not going to be as good as Violet's, but better than nothing. That is going to be 8 points of healing damage as she just kind of holds her hands kind of along some of those wounds that you have, and her hands kind of glow with that radiant light once again. And I think she's going to kind of back up away from the action a little bit there. And she is going to not do anything else as she passes her turn.
All right. The blue marrow, this marrow that was in the lead, is going to just punch the Ashen one.
I feel like these marrows really don't like the Ashen one.
I think it's like a tiny king kind of thing. I feel like
okay.
there's some type of
Hmm.
hatred over here.
I think so.
It's
That
possible.
explains it.
That's possible. I believe it's going to hit on an 18, and you'll take
Yeah.
4 damage. And the orange marrow is going to bite Cyrus. An 8 is not going to hit, I believe.
No. Is the spirit a concentration spell?
The spirit
Because-
is. So yeah,
Okay.
the fairy fire has dropped.
Okay, cool. So yeah. So then 8 will miss.
All right. And as the orange attacks, those of you who have dark vision up to 60 feet, you see a figure swimming up from the south. And it is not a marrow.
Is
It
it
is-
our boy?
It is a man. It is a bald man in robes. And he is starting to swim towards you.
Does he look like he might have a weird name?
Roll insight.
Oh, okay. I thought I was being a little silly, but if I get a dice roll out of it, hell yeah. Oh. That's a 6.
You have no idea.
Okay. It was a valiant effort on my part.
All right,
Sure.
Cyrus, it is now your turn.
Okay. Status report on these marrows. How are they looking from worst to best?
Ooh, the one next to the ashen one is not looking great. Not looking great at all. The one directly next to you, the orange one, is all right. It's bleeding from a few places, but not critically so. And the purple one also has a few cuts where blood is like just kind of pooling around its arms.
Okay. I will use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
And I'm going to put myself over here so that I can get behind this marrow that's focusing on the ashen one. And I'm going to go ahead and cast Booming Blade on this guy.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
You have enough movement to step into that healing spirit and then maneuver around with your disengage?
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay. Are you opting not to?
Yes, I may or may not later.
Okay.
It depends on how things go. So I'm going to go ahead and see what we can do.
Yep.
Oh, that sucked.
You have
Was it-
advantage.
Oh, I know, and it still sucked.
Uh-oh.
I think it'll hit. Was it 15 though?
Yep, that hits.
Let me make sure that I'm not lying to you.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Alrighty. Let's get some damage. 17 total.
17 on the blue one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's enough. You cleave right through its neck.
Perfect.
And you decapitate this guy. He is gone. He's out of the fight.
Nice.
Okay, perfect. So I'm just measuring real quick. So 5, 10, 15. Okay. I've moved 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to move another feet over this way. Look down the hall at the gentleman down there.
Uh-huh.
And since I can't talk to him, I'm just gonna like put my arms out and be like, bro, I am fucking cut to hell. Like, look at me right now. And like, just show him like I literally just got knocked unconscious 30 seconds ago. So that he understands that something is popping off. And now I am going to move back into the spirit so I can get my healing.
Go ahead and roll the d6 to see how much you heal. 2. Okay. I would like you to. This is going to be a very low difficulty performance roll, but I would like you to make a performance roll to see how well you communicate to this man how cut up you are.
Alrighty. 13.
Perfect. It seems as though he understands exactly what you're going for because he swims 10 feet closer.
Perfect. And I'm going to end my turn in the spirit's space so that at the beginning of my next turn I'll get some more health.
Roger
Assuming
that.
I'm alive.
Roger that. Okay. Violet, it is now your turn.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm drained. I'm so drained. Trusty Sacred Flame again to Mr. Orange North here.
Okay.
And I need another dexterity saving throw from him, please. And thank you.
It is a 2.
A 2?
A 2.
Just fails. Some stupid joke. Okay. Another 4 points of radiant damage.
You see that this damage is like it's burning, it's scorching this creature, but it seems like the water almost seems to be preventing it from like really like catching or doing like an appreciable amount, but it's doing the 4, which is great. It's that orange one does not seem to be doing all that great. Like it's definitely starting to really get annoyed at you that you keep on lighting it on fire with this radiant fire. All right.
No, it's not. It's not annoyed at me. I'm just a little guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me think. Quick think.
Quick think.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking. That's all I can do. I am going to actually back up a little bit more, seeing that it's getting a little bit irritated at me.
All
And
right,
I will pass my turn.
All right, Ashen One, you are up.
All right. I just rolled. I got a 19 to hit, and I'm hoping that hits. And then a 17 for damage, including this spell.
Are you attacking the purple one?
Yep, that's it. Yeah, I was gonna move here and attack the purple one.
Okay, so a 19 hits, and then you dealt 17 total damage to it.
17 total
to the purple one. All right.
That
yeah, you slice kind of like right into the belly of this thing, and you rip out the side of its stomach, and like just it looks like chum in the water.
Oh, nice.
Because it almost seems like the contents of its stomach are just like spilling out, and it's like grabbing its midriff, trying to stay alive, trying to stay awake and conscious, and it is not having a good day.
Gosh, you have to drag that out. Now I feel bad for it.
Do you want to apologize to it?
I can apologize.
I feel terrible. Like you given it so much like, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I almost want to cradle it and just be like it's okay, little, like the fuck. Okay, cool. It's dead, right?
It's not dead. It's now its turn, and
it's suffering.
As your eyes, it's not like your eyes can really water underwater, but like you look at it and you're like, I'm not afraid of this thing anymore. And it senses your pity and it attacks you because it is upset.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's going to hit on a 17, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it's going to deal 11 damage.
I'm unconscious.
Okay. And Cinder, it is now your turn.
Well, shit. Is that spirit still up? Question mark.
The spirit seems to be hot. It is not concentration. So it is.
Sorry.
So the ashen one is still in a spirit state.
The spirit is concentration.
Oh, the healing spirit is
Healing,
concentration.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that drops. The apparition state is still over the
Okay.
ashen one. So I apologize. There was a little bit of confusion in my brain there for a second.
We just got too many spirits going on over here. Gotta
True.
be more specific, it seems.
True.
Okay. Yeah. So Cinder is going to kind of move up to the northwest a bit to get a good line of sight on this one merrow in particular who needs to be put out of their misery.
Okay.
And we're going to attempt to do that as she casts Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay.
That's an 18 to hit.
Yes.
And where's that pesky D10? That is 9 points
That
of
is
Eldritch Blast
the
damage.
exact amount of damage you needed to separate the top half of this marrow from the bottom half of this marrow. What the ashen one started, you have now completed, and the two halves of this marrow fall to the floor of this cave.
Okay. Well, I'm going to then kind of put myself right over here between the last remaining marrow and the ashen one as a form of human shield if it comes to it.
Yep.
And I pass the turn.
All right. So that orange one is going to try to beat that wisdom's to attack you, Cinder.
Sanctuary's down.
Oh, it is down? Okay.
Oh, it's been down. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
once you attack an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right.
goes
The
away.
attack happened.
Yeah.
Right.
Couple
Okay.
times.
It is just going to attack you then, Cinder.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay, 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Just 4 damage.
Okay. So as she gets hit and a little bit of blood starts kind of seeping out of her body,
Mhm.
a lot of it is that typical, normal red blood color that one would expect, but there is also some black that's intermixed in there.
I see. Okay. All right, and the man in the corridor is going to swim closer. And green light will emanate from his hands. And he reaches out and points at you, Ashen One. And you heal 5 points of health.
Nice.
And then as he does that, he looks at you all and he just kind of like looks at the marrow and he points at the marrow and he goes like this. He gestures with his thumb across his throat, like, take care of that one. And then the second gesture he makes is a waving motion, like, then come with me. And then he starts swimming back down the corridor. It is now Cyrus's turn.
Okay. If I wanted to move either of my party members that are right next to me, what kind of what would that entail?
If you want to move your party members,
Mm-hmm.
I would say as long as they're willing, you could move them minus 10 feet of your movement.
Okay. What I'm going to try and do, because we can't communicate verbally, is I'm gonna tap Cinder on the shoulder, and when she like looks at me, I'm gonna gesture over my shoulder, and then I'm gonna grab her by that like armor plate that she has over her shoulder and try and drag her. And I want to try and drag her just one square away from the marrow. So I want to see if I can communicate that first and foremost to her.
She seems a little bit confused, but also not really being moored down by anything. when you just kind of grab that piece of leather and just yoink, she kind of has to follow.
Okay.
So yeah, she moves. She doesn't resist it.
Okay. So I'll move her 1 square to the southeast, and then I want to step into the square that she had just left.
Sure.
And I'm going to take a swing at the remaining merrow.
Okay.
And it's going to be booming blade, as most of them are.
Yep.
That's a 19 to hit.
Yep.
No sneak attack on this one, but that's still 10 piercing damage.
Okay. So that orange one is going to react to Cinder moving out of melee range
Rude.
with a crit.
I thought forced movement wasn't.
Well, that was the thing. It was if it was willing movement, then it wouldn't have been forced.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You should have fought back.
Well, I didn't. Okay.
It's okay.
Ooh, oh my. Okay.
Goodbye,
Don't
Cinder.
react like that.
What's
Take a-
happening?
You
Wipe
take
that-
20 damage.
Hold up. I'm sorry. Can you please repeat that with a little bit more clarity and less laughter?
Okay. So as you kind of float backwards, this marrow stabs you with its knife, and you take a critical attack of 20 damage.
20?
20.
Well, I guess I'm not going to react. I was planning on it, but I'm down.
Okay.
Last time I listened to Cyrus. Goodness.
Last time I help a party member out, seriously. That's
Each
what I've
their
learned.
own.
is Helping your party members is a bad idea. In this
Doesn't work
game.
with us.
No. Well, then, I mean, now that I've fucked my party over,
So, Cyrus, anything else for your turn?
yeah, I mean, if he's still alive, I'll disengage and step over
Okay.
5 more feet.
All right, Violet, you are up.
Oh my god, why did I use all of my spells? Okay, I am going to swim up behind Cinder, and the second I make contact, I am casting Spare the Dying.
Okay.
So you are stabilized. Hello? I can't move myself.
Oh. I'll
Wait, I fixed it.
you good?
Okay. And I'm going to take Cinder from like under the arms. I used, what was that? 15 feet that I just used?
Yeah. No,
How
it's
far-
closer to 10. You used
10?
10. Yeah.
Okay, I can't count. How far can I pull her back? How many spaces? If I use 10?
I would say you could probably move 3 spaces. That'd be
3
fine.
spaces?
Yeah.
Okay, you're stabilized, and I'm pulling you all the way back.
She does also not resist this time, and hopefully for better end results than the last time she didn't resist movements.
All right, the
I
room
don't
is
think
going to
you can
react
resist
now.
if you're unconscious.
No, I can't.
All right. Anything else for Violet's turn?
No.
Okay. It is now the Ashen One's turn. You are now you've got a whole 5 health points to your name. It is now your turn, Ashen One.
Can I interrupt real quick?
Go for it.
Because like pushing a character out of a spot doesn't trigger an opportunity attack by the rules, and I wouldn't have done that if I had known that.
Okay.
Yeah, because you said it was 10 feet of my movement.
Right.
So that's all. Like moving her
Okay.
is so my understanding of the rules was that wouldn't trigger an opportunity attack. So
I see. If it had been like a forced movement, like if you had done it against her will, I would have there would have been like a check to it, but then yeah, you would have been able to move her without a reaction. So I'll try to be a little bit more descriptive or informative about it. That way we don't run into an issue. And yeah, I'll double check the rule on that as well. Not necessarily at the moment, but yeah, I got it. We'll double check that one for sure. Okay. I'll say that the Spare the Dying also gave Cinder a health point, so that you are now back up and alive.
Well,
And with the
I'm not
living.
one to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'll take it.
All right, Ashen One, you are up now.
Yes, I got an 18 to hit, and
Okay.
I'm going to be moving up here. I'm using my regular greatsword, I believe. Are the apparitions still stuck with me?
You're still in the apparition state.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay, then with a +1 instead of a +4 for the greatsword, then it would be a 16 damage.
Okay. That is enough to kill the orange marrow dead. And how would you like?
Yeah. Finishing up the first battle. So he is going to raise the sword again. And he's going to say, "Spirits guide my blade. Swing it true." And he's just going to swing it down. It's going to be like kind of like an after image going after him.
Yep.
And the first slice, it's going to go clean without cutting through him. And the other one's going to slice down. And then spirit hands are just going to kind of reach up and start tearing it apart.
Perfect. And as you say, blub, 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 blub,
Yeah.
this does this. And you see the man turn back his head and nod, and then turn around and swim further down the passageway.
Seems so much cooler in my head until you had to do the water sounds.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's gonna haunt me.
So you are no longer in combat, no longer in initiative order, and you see the man swim further to the south.
Cinder is going to look at Violet and say something that comes out like blub, 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 and kind of give her like a grateful nod of acknowledgments.
Yeah, and Violet is just kind of like touching your face, looking you over like, "Oh my god, are you okay?"
And blub, 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 blub. I'm fine.
Blub blub. Okay, and Violet is going to look to the rest of the party and kind of like shrug, like, "What now?"
Cinder shrugs and kind of points in the direction that the man with the probably weird name left.
I didn't
towards.
see the man. I don't know.
Well, she points in that direction. She points in the direction of the corridor to the southwest of the room that we're in.
You get to double thumbs up, and Violet starts making her way south to that tunnel.
As does Cinder. Actually, before we go too much further, I'm going to use my last remaining spell slot. Thank you very much. And cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. All right.
you.
As you should.
Yeah, I think so. Goodbye, spell slots.
I'm going to pop a healing potion while the folks are walking by which I mean you guys watch Cyrus reach under his smock, pull out a little flask, and kind of carefully pop the cap off it so no water gets through, pull his breather off, and just kind of and then follow behind.
Perfect.
All right.
And Ashen is gonna do kind of one more look around, just to kind of make sure the coast is clear, and then follow down behind.
All right. So as you make your way south through this watery tunnel, you see up ahead of you surface of water and air above.
Thank God.
Oh my gosh.
As you emerge, dripping wet, you see the man standing in the hallway before you, and he says, "Well, I suppose you've made it. Well, almost all of you, I suppose. Welcome. My name is Maugan Romelle, and this is where we are going to take our break. We will be back in just 10 minutes."
Okay. Wow. Wow.
All right.
All right. We are back from our break, and the party has just defeated a group of merrow underwater dwellers, and you have just risen from a pool of water into the air. And as you take out your breathing apparatus, you see before you a man who has introduced himself as none other than the man you've been looking for, Maugan Romelle. And before you, you see a slender man, about 5'7". He is dripping wet with water because you just saw him swimming a moment ago. He's wearing black robes and don't really get a sense that this is a very adventurous type of fellow. He's in his mid to late 50s, and he has wrinkles on his face, but completely bald head. And he says, "I suppose you might have some questions for me."
I
The
do.
first question I have is why here? Out of all places we could possibly meet, why? Why?
Well, I suppose the best answer to that question is that there are people looking for me, and if you folks have any chance of helping us out here in Seagate, I suppose a few merrow would be easily enough dispatched by you. I was hoping for 5 of you, though, but I suppose I'll take what I can get. Do you have the thing that brought you here? Do you have certain notes?
Of course we do.
It's a little bit wet now.
He reaches his hand down and says, "May I please see them?"
I hand him my soggy piece of paper.
Okay.
So does Cinder.
So does Ashen one.
Cyrus pulls his out, and it is just almost falling apart because it's covered in water and his own blood. Um, I like. There's probably parts of the parchment are starting to drip off as he's handing his this weathered old piece of parchment over.
Okay. He takes them and he says, he looks over each one and he hands back Violet's and he says, okay, all right. Hands back Cinder's. Yes, this is looking fine. Hands back Ashen's ones. And he looks at Cyrus's and he says, is this how you received this?
No, I had yet to be stabbed.
And he looks over the note. Can you explain what he might see other, like, as long as the paper's like intact?
Yeah, there's like some smudges of ink in what could are like the vague approximations of a letter.
Okay.
I doubt much more than, I mean, I'll let you be the judge, but I mean, other than maybe like the header might still be visible, but for the most part, it's not doing very well.
Okay. He's going to make an investigation check on Cyrus's letter. With a 15, he is going to say, well, I suppose if I didn't recognize you myself, I would say that this letter wasn't enough. But, well, I suppose this passes muster. And he hands you back the piece of paper.
Am I going to need this anymore?
You don't need it. If you don't want it, you can throw it away.
I'm just going to toss it real quick.
Okay.
Appreciate
Violet is
your
immediately going to
memory.
pick it up because littering is not okay.
Okay.
Nerd.
So Violet, you pick up that piece of paper, and it's literally, there's just a few ink smudges on it. There's no writing.
It's okay. I don't want to read it. I just don't want paper to ruin this ecosystem.
Okay. All right. He says, you've been summoned here because I don't know how to say this, but Seagate cannot save itself. It needs outside help, and you all have been chosen. How much do you know about Seagate?
Well, it's underwater, for starters. That's what I know.
Yes? Anything else?
Most I know is any kind of trade that came through the mountains. That's about it. And that it's underwater.
Well, according to my new associate, there's some big old vote coming up in town pretty soon.
Yes, that vote is precisely why you're here.
Hmm.
If that vote goes through, very, very powerful people will be in a position to do some very evil things. And as it stands, I am one of the 7 council members that has been opposing this vote for quite some time. That's why I suppose I've been chosen to bring you together here. The point of this is to root out those that would benefit unduly from this treaty. And if you are successful, well, then some of those things on those notes, you may be given more information, you may be introduced to someone that can help you, you may be able to fulfill a charge, but that's what I can tell you at this point.
I do have a bit of a question. Now, you say these people will benefit unduly and do bad things. In my experience, there's often one side who likes to think that if so and so gets this power, they're going to do all these horrible, god awful things. And the other side says the exact same thing. Can you be a little bit more specific in what these evil people are going to do with this evil newfound power that they might have if this treaty goes through?
I'm not sure if I can be specific on the type of evil that they would wrought, but I knew that trying to convince you of one course of action over the other might not go so well. So I'm going to leave it up to you whether this vote goes through ultimately, whether it is stopped and blocked. It's not going to be up to me. It's going to be up to you, the five of you. I'm assuming that the fifth of your group is he still alive?
Last we checked.
Well, where did you lose him?
He wanted to go investigate something that was outside. Some sound or something that he saw. I don't remember.
I think he wanted to go talk to a whale.
Well, I suppose a Triton might do something like that. It sounds most likely that we will meet up with him again. In that case, the five of you, I will do my best so that the decision you make, whether this treaty goes through or it does not, I will follow your lead on that.
Excuse me, Mr. Romelle. I have a question.
Yes.
I'm sure the others are wondering too, but how possibly did you choose me, us, as the people? I was in my own little corner of the world. How did you find me?
Well, your names were given as people that might be able to make an informed decision. And
By who?
unfortunately, I cannot disclose at this time who it was that gave me your names. But
Is he telling the truth? Can he not disclose that information?
Are you trying to like insight check him?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll insight.
Natural 20?
Yes.
Bro, Alex, you and I, yin and yang.
So his knowledge of who you are is extremely limited. It would very much be the truth to say that he could not give you nearly as much information as you would want, including, at least for most of you, even the name, like who it was that gave you the name or gave him the name, your names.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And as you're very you're very locked in, you're intensely locked in on him, he's gonna say, I don't know the history that you have with the people on your papers. If you have someone mentioned on your paper, I was given your names because the people that are involved with this genuinely believe that you are capable of bringing Seagate to a point where it can it can move forward with less corruption, with less of a negative impact on the common person that lives within its limits. This treaty is something that will propel commerce and trade wildly for certain individuals. And the amount of power that is going to shift around this treaty, if it goes through, if left unchecked, there are going to be people in control that will make life worse for many people in Seagate.
I do have another question.
Yes.
Well, I do appreciate the opportunity to at least go to Seagates. I can't speak so much about our current setting, but wouldn't it be better to have people from this city, people who live here, people who have to deal with the repercussions of this decision, be involved, and rather than just handing it off to complete strangers who've never spent a day here in their life?
For better or for worse, the repercussions of this treaty are going to affect every living creature that breathes air on this planet. The balance of power with the city-states, the Peaks Confederation, Ontaria, it's going to shift in ways that you might not realize at the moment. This city was built by those who rebelled against the city-states and their control. And to give them control again, it's something that has to be done with care, with an understanding. And right now, our city has 13 council members, 2 for each district, except for the administration district. They only have 1. But right now we are deadlocked in a vote. And unless we can draw out those that would benefit unduly, we have to keep fighting. We have to keep contesting this vote. And my absence has, I'm sure that there's a search going on for me right now, but I needed to make sure I was able to get a hold of you first before anyone else found me.
Can I tell if there's any like religious markings or anything on his clothes or anything that might suggest who he has previously talked with to give him this information?
Make a religion check.
Okay. Mm-hmm. 14.
You see an insignia of a globe, as well as like several books on like the lapel of his robes, but nothing that you recognize as religious.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, as hesitant as I am, the person who provided you our names has information that is very, very important to me. So you can count me in on the help. As confused as I am, I stand with you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I can tell you, and he's linking eyes with Violet right now because on some level he's aware of the amount of like insight that you have. he can tell that you are picking up like even like small facial tics and like expressions that he's making. And so he locks eyes with you, Violet, and he says, nothing would make me happier than for the five of you to take us out of this predicament that we're in. The city needs your help.
Well, at least on my part, it seems like a rather tall order, but I don't really want to go back to where I came from, so I suppose this is a better solution. I'll do what I can.
I mean, I'm just here for the job, so it's a little over our heads if you ask me. But I'm here for the job.
Yes, and I am also in. Any chance to gain information about my brother and about my past and my history is worth fighting for.
Yeah.
Well, it is a little over your head, Cyrus. It meets mine. This treaty sounds like it would affect my home as well. So, what's first, Mr. Romelle?
Well, let's head back to my office on campus. I think there's a few things I need to get ready. There's definitely some things we need to go over, some people we need to meet. But yeah, I think that's the first order of business is getting back to my office.
Actually, I do have a bit of a different order of business. Can we just take a quick moment to just catch our breath before we head out again?
He nods and looks at the sorry state of affairs that you are in, and he says, "Well, I suppose those merrow did run you through your paces a little bit. Yes,
A
let's
little
go."
bit.
And he nods.
Next time, can you please pick a different place for us to meet?
Literally anywhere else.
Does Seagate have a sewer system?
That might be better.
Seagate does have a sewer system. It does.
You could not have gone there. Sorry, I do not mean to sound rude. It's just, I'm spent. I'm tired.
I don't mean to sound dramatic, but about 3 of us almost died. Just saying.
Well, the creatures in this ruin are not the most friendly,
No.
but they don't have any sort of political agenda, which is nice.
You have sewer dwellers that do have a political agenda?
I bet we do. I bet we do in Seagate. I would
Fair
not be
enough.
surprised.
Is there like a rock or something that I can sit on to just rest?
Yep.
That's not as wet. And even though it doesn't really matter because we're gonna go into the water again anyways, Violet is just kind of sitting on that rack, wringing out her dress.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and take a short rest.
Thank you.
You can even use your hit dice to heal if you want to.
Oh, thank you for your permission. Oh, DM.
Can I just click the short
DM.
rest button?
Yes.
Could I please have a spell slot back? If you'd be so kind.
Well, I mean, you've got a warlock spell slot,
Yes,
right?
that's why I was trying to be cheeky, okay?
10.
I always forget when you roll your hit die, you add your Constitution modifier to that.
Yes.
That's
Thank
correct.
you.
Yep.
Ooh.
Also, when I way back forever ago when I did manage to finish off one of the merrow who are very rude to us. I did get 4 temp HP because of mechanic reasons.
Got it. Was that one of your invocations?
No, it's what is it called?
Dark One's Blessing? I think?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
right.
All right.
You know what's up.
Oh god, I love warlocks too.
God, it's so good.
Yeah. While during the short rest, I'd like to make my way over to Violet whilst she's wringing her clothes out, um, and I've got my flask out again, and like this. So it's probably the first time that you've seen me look a little bit like sheepish, you know, and like normally Cyrus is really good at like making eye contact with people and even like holding it to the point of like almost just being intimidating just by doing so. Um, but you notice that he's like, I'm like deliberately not quite looking like I'm kind of looking right, just right off the side of your face. Um,
What can I do for you?
mm, uh, Nothing necessary. That was that your hand I felt on my arm when I came back from the dark.
It wasn't the merrow, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Um, I appreciate that. Uh, I appreciate that. It's been a while since I had someone look out for me, so um, yeah, thank you, ma'am. I'll remember that, and then I'm gonna just walk off.
I need to. Okay, goodbye. Just goes back to just fixing the wrinkles and whatever.
So as you are taking your rest, your mind goes back to the combat that you were having, and there were like moments that just kind of like stuck out to you, the swirling like vortex that the marrow were trying to enact upon you, the sanctuaries that were preventing the attacks going through, Cyrus just getting beat up like crazy, and the Ashen One having this purple flame engulf him as this like otherworldly presence was beside him as he fought. If there was a moment that stood out to you or your character, like this is the time where you can kind of like have a conversation with other party members in regard to this. You already had one conversation like that, but anything else that you want to bring up, or that like you're just kind of like sitting there repacking your belongings and kind of getting ready to head out, you're just kind of glancing across at your party members in this moment.
I think Cinder is going to kind of cast her gaze upon the Ashen One. And she's going to kind of hobble over there. She's feeling a little bit better, but still not. It's been a day. Okay. It's been a day. And she's going to kind of speak a little bit quietly under her breath. So not to be too, you know, vocal about it. But she's going to ask, I don't know what you did back there. Who did you sign a deal with?
A deal? I don't understand. Are you talking about the spirit?
Right. That's. Haven't seen anything quite like that before.
It was something attached to the blade that was gifted to me by an old friend.
That's it. It's just a blade.
Oh, it's not just a blade. I mean, it was an honorable gift given to me.
Well, I do see it's a special blade, but I don't know. I just thought you might have some sort of patron or some other figure who's lending you their strength to do something like that.
No, or do you have a patron who's lending you strength?
Not sure if lending's quite the right word. I know a person of sorts.
I've heard about deals like this in my studies and research. Do you see them all the time?
Thankfully not. Though I do hear them more than I'd like.
You hear an echo of a laugh.
A lot more than I'd like.
And Ashelman's just gonna kind of give him a look of like judge, not, I guess not intentional judgment, but like just kind of like, okay, this person's interesting, just on the theme of like, oh, all creatures are really, really interesting.
I'm an interesting academic specimen, indeed. Well, all right. Well, what you did was rather interesting and impressive, if I do say so. I'd be curious to know how it works or what's what happens when you do that. Not right now, of course, because we're in the middle of something, but perhaps later?
Yes, I would be open to discussing it later.
I'd like that. And I think Cinder is going to go back to just kind of cleaning up some of the blood from her wounds.
I think towards the end of this period, I would stop by first at Cinder, and then with the Ashen One, and just offer I don't know what the verb is, a hit off the flask for either of you if you want it.
Cinder is going to kind of regard you with a little bit of suspicion. She'll take a sniff. What does it smell like?
Really cheap, really potent whiskey.
I think I might just pass, but I do appreciate the offer.
All right. Off to the Ashen One. How you doing? Need some?
I'm just gonna reach my hand out from rifling with my stuff and just very confused look at it. What is this?
Liquid courage and painkiller.
Liquid. They make that in a liquid.
Absolutely, sir.
And how do you access the liquid?
You just pop that top, knock it back, and just let it do its work.
But perhaps don't drink too much at once. Seems you're not quite familiar with it.
You ever had booze before?
Booze.
Okay, so that's a no. Yeah, you're going to take it easy on that. Just a little nip real quick, like might burn a little bit going down, but don't worry.
So yeah, he's just gonna absolutely just down it.
Yeah.
Not all the way, but just taking at least a big gulp.
Please make a Constitution save.
Oh, come on, escalators.
Look, make sure you left me some as he hands it back.
Oh, that's mine. Let's see. What do we got here? Please. A 5. We're good,
Old
right?
body.
All
Don't
right.
make that face. We're good, right?
So the Ashen One drinks so quickly that he's not really sure what is happening to him. And as he hands back the flask to Cyrus, just lets go of it in midair.
I'll do my best to catch it.
Okay.
So I think it's fairly apparent that he's feeling the effects. Here.
Quite, indeed.
Best of luck to you. I'll don't. Oh, it's just whiskey, man. Calm down. Oh, I'll look after you. Don't worry.
Well, are we ready to head back? And Violet, it like suddenly hits Violet that there was no point in drying off because they're about to get wet again. Mr. Romelle,
Yes.
may obviously I have to keep it for the way back, but past our encounter out here, may I keep this? And I hold up the breathing device I was given.
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Is there any way to tell how much longer I can use it for?
He reaches his hand out as if to beckon you to hand it to him.
Okay, I give it to him.
He starts shaking it and listening to it. And he like smacks it against a rock.
Oh,
few
what
times.
are you doing?
Sounds good to me. He
Can
hands
I
it.
insight check him? Does he know what he's talking about?
Go
This
ahead.
spelunking professor?
Go ahead.
Well, she
Violet's gonna
insights. I'm kind of like,
drown.
I'm shaking it. Is it making noise? What does it sound like?
It sounds like sloshing.
Huh? Does it sound broken?
That's a dirty 20.
No, that thing's almost good as new. I mean, you'll have no problems with that for at least a few months. He is absolutely telling the truth.
Cinder just has a look on her face like she made some mistakes in her life, and it's not the first time she made this realization. It won't be the last.
It's like, yeah, I think we're all set. I guess we'll see ya inside the dome. Now remember, when we get through the dome, close your eyes. You don't wanna pass out. He puts his breathing apparatus in and dives into the water.
And here we go again.
And I'm assuming that you all follow after.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
I will make sure that the Ashen One is able to follow after.
Okay.
Thank
This is
you.
most certainly my doing.
With Cyrus's assistance, the Ashen One is probably assisted with putting the breathing apparatus back in his mouth, and you hold his charred looking hand as you slowly paddle out towards where Maugan has dove down into the water, and you see a faint light because Maugan, as a human, cannot see in darkness,
Lame.
and he has a light with him.
Magical?
His finger is glowing, so it does definitely seem to be magical in nature for certain.
Okay.
Is he phoning home?
He is not phoning him. As you make your way through the ruins, you kind of notice that under that layer of seaweed, coral, there are still like podiums that may have like hosted like a bust or some sort of a statue in the past. You see like a little alcove where it may have had like a fountain or something along those lines, and you're not really certain if this was a temple or a castle, but there was something here long ago. You see the stone formations still underneath the surface, and as you swim out, the water chills you just a little bit because the air that was against your skin is cooling you off a little bit more. It cooled you off a little bit more than you were expecting, and getting back into the water just it feels like a little bit colder than it was before. And you follow that dim light as he guides you back to the entrance of the ruin. And once everyone is clear of the doorway, he presses against the door and closes it shut. You look around for a moment just to see if there's any sign of Varanvel, but he is currently nowhere to be seen. And you get this glimpse of Seagate from the outside that you did not have before, because you were coming down from the top, because you were looking out from the inside. You see this dome that stretches for miles, and above it the yellow glowing jellyfish still illuminate, and it looks like for the distance that you're at, it looks very much like an enormous snow globe. And the cold waters that are sweeping through the fields that, for 3 years out of the 4-year cycle, there's no water where you're currently at. It's just during this one season. It's strange, but you see it as this illuminated place surrounded by darkness. And it's a moment that you feel a little bit of awe, a little bit of wonder, and you follow Maugan back into the city to see what it is that he has planned, to see what's in store, to see where he is going to be leading you. So you come through the dome. Is anyone not closing their eyes?
Not again.
Okay.
My eyes are shut.
Okay.
Fool me once.
And as you go through the dome, it again, like, it dries you out almost completely. Like, you're a little bit damp, but you are surprised at how quickly this very thin pane of air effectively dries you. And
Car wash.
yes, it very much is quite like a car wash, or like high pressure, like steam, or like a blow dryer or something like that, because your skin feels like there's still salt. Like, you see it like salt formations on your skin, because the water evaporated so quickly that it left behind a few crystals of salt here and there. And so, like, you brush the salt off, and you are back in the agriculture district of Seagate. And Maugan is putting his breathing apparatus into his robe. And he says, "Well, I suppose it's time we keep moving."
Now that you're back in town, is there going to be someone we need to watch out for who might be looking for you with not good intentions?
Well, if I suppose there might be some assassins.
Oh, just assassins. Just say it so casually.
Well, not like an army, but
No, assassins typically don't march in an army.
we should be on the lookout for sure.
Great. Fabulous.
Is
Could you not have mentioned that before I got my friend shit faced?
it's been a danger I've lived with for so long that I
To be fair, if you take a position of power, that is a sacrifice you have to make.
quite true. Well said. Indeed. If you would like, we can proceed onward.
Do we have a moment to stop by the dean that so kindly guided us to you? I have items with him that I need to pick up.
Of course, if you left anything in his office, we can stop by and pick that up. It's on the way to my office.
Thank you.
I guess Cinder will keep an eye out for assassins, ? Or maybe an army. I don't know. As we
There's like 40
proceed to
mobs as we walk through.
I don't know. We already had to deal with the Merrows, and they weren't very nice. I'm not making assumptions anymore.
Can
What is-
everybody hold on for just a moment? I have an idea. I'm going to reach into one of my pouches, pull out this white feather, and I cast the spell before we started, but I'm going to kind of like whistle through that feather and then like throw it, and as it like comes out like a paper plane, or like a paper airplane, and like circles around and then bursts into this snow owl as I bring my familiar back from his pocket dimension. And he just kind of flutters up and then lands on my left shoulder, and I give him a little scratch behind his head. Hey, Ozzy, you mind taking a look around, making sure ain't nobody coming to hurt us or the old here? And then the Ozzy, so his name is Ozymandias. He hoots and he flies off, and you guys watch. He's like doing these circles, like matching our progress, but clearly keeping tabs. He's just within 100 feet of me, so that I can jump up into him if I have to.
As Ozzy alights, Maugan is going to be like, "Oh, I have a friend who would really like to meet him. I think."
I'm sure.
So, as you guys are traveling, who's going to be leading the procession here? What is your travel order going to be?
I would probably try to keep to the back.
Okay.
I would probably try and. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I'm deciding still.
Okay. I would also keep to the back, but largely because the wings can obstruct people's viewpoint, and we're trying to keep an eye out for things. So I don't want to
hoping
be that person.
Drunkenly pick your feathers out from your.
Oh my god!
No,
When we came through and you got dry, did your wings get poofy? Are you a poof ball?
DM?
That's funny.
Yep.
Probably.
Oh my god! That's
I definitely think Ashwin just gonna kind of lean forward a little bit and just like very drunkenly just like rub your head and just be like, "Big birdie."
Jesus.
I am not
Oh, God.
good.
I'll stick
Mind.
up front with Maugan,
Okay.
because the Ashen one has a new trip sitter with him now.
Great.
The Ashen one. Can I have you make another Constitution save real quick?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be the one too. Nat 20, I'm calling it.
You just jinxed it.
It's an 18 plus.
It's an 18.
Well, never mind.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's an 18. So yeah, I guess it's a dirty 20.
Okay. So
Still speaking.
you almost feel the onset of exhaustion, but you manage to pull out some rations from your pack, and you're eating a little bit of food, and you start to feel a little better.
So I don't get to throw up on Cinder's wings.
No.
What the? I am offended.
I haven't
Even
happened yet.
game- That should not come to your mind. There are some things in this game that are sacred.
I didn't think of it. The Ashen one thought of it.
I don't believe you, Ashen One's player.
All right,
No.
fair enough.
Don't do it.
So let's go ahead, and you can make either a survival or perception check just to kind of keep an eye out. Everybody can make a roll just to keep an eye out on things that might be weird or assassin-like. And Ozzy can make a roll as well.
Okay. I got a natural 20 on mine.
All right.
Hey, I got a dirty 20 on mine.
Okay.
Hey, I got a dirty 8 on mine.
A dirty
I
8.
got a 12.
Okay. So as you proceed, someone.
I think Ozzy got a 12 as well.
Okay. All right. So with that 20, it's very smooth sailing. You don't feel like there's anyone trailing you, tracking you down. There's no one kind of leaning out from a tree and like being like, hey, I'm gonna get you. As you make your way back to the university district, you get to the dean's office. The dean is not there, but the door is open, and Violet, you retrieve your belongings.
My bag. I'm gonna make sure everything is there. My harp, all of my stuff. Is it good? Not scratched up or anything? It's okay?
Yes, yeah, it's fine. And upon leaving the dean's office, you notice as you're walking down the sidewalk, you're walking past trees, there's other buildings, and you see the building that you tried previously that was locked. And you notice something. You notice that the light above is not fully yellow. And looking up, one of the jellyfish is orange.
Oh.
Instead of yellow. And you notice that jellyfish seems to be pressed up against the edge of the dome. And it's basically directly above you. And if you remember, there was a dark shadow swimming near the jellyfish you saw last session. Another dark shadow appears behind that orange jellyfish. And it gets larger.
Oh. What is it?
And larger. And you don't quite see what it is until a mouth forms. It's a mouth that's about 15 feet across. It's actually larger than the jellyfish. And you realize that whatever this is moving extremely fast. It closes on the jellyfish. And As it closes on the jellyfish, water bursts from the ceiling of the dome. And you see this enormous 30-foot long, maybe 40 feet long, 25-foot large black mass. And it looks almost like a tadpole with a tail, 2 legs, and an enormous mouth. And each of you is going to need to make a dexterity save because it is coming down directly over you.
The beast is coming down?
Yes.
You can't do that. The dome's there for a reason.
I literally had Cinder talk about her fears of the dome failing not one session ago.
At least it's not a whale.
No, it's a whale with legs. It's even
I think a
better.
whale should come
Oh,
with
it's
it.
okay. Mm.
Did
I got-
anyone...
Okay.
You got an 18?
I got an 18.
Did anyone else get over a 15?
Dirty 20.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
21.
Okay. So 2 things happen almost simultaneously. Give me just a moment.
Oh no, dice are involved.
I am so glad we took a short rest.
I'm just glad we all passed this dex. I think I would have just quit the stream if I had lost another dexterity.
I don't believe you.
I would have at least had a breakdown.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Even if it's on camera, that's fine. You just don't leave. That's
Stop
all.
rolling dice, Hubelio. This is your. How many do you have to roll for?
That's a lot. That's a lot. Stop it.
Why were you making eye contact with the camera? I don't like that.
Everybody
Stop.
keep talking at him. Distract him. Forget your
Yeah.
numbers. Forget your
1,
numbers.
5, 7,
Yeah.
6, 2,
One.
Alpha, Omega, 37.
So no,
2.
just to check, no one got like a nat 20, right?
Why?
No.
Okay. So the first thing that happens is a shadow kind of like comes over your group because this thing is blotting out the lights of the other jellyfish. And looking up, Maugan grabs Cyrus, pulls him close with his lapels, and says, "Draw them out," and shoves Cyrus away. And the jellyfish comes down and completely shatters just into hundreds of pieces. And the spray of jellyfish bits pelts all of you as you're scattered. You dive out of the way and avoid the majority of the damage that is dealt. Each of you takes 10 damage.
Oh shit.
And as you look back at Maugan, you see that he was hit square with this, and he is under the tadpole for a moment, and the tadpole just turns down towards him and swallows him.
He got 8.
And you're all going to need to roll initiative.
Oh no.
I have nothing, Hubelio. I have nothing.
Yeah, same. This is gonna be so much fun.
I got some things, but not a lot.
I got a high initiative. That's it. That's all I got. It's a dirty 20 for initiative.
Dirty 20. Okay.
Yeah, all my rolls are dirty.
I have a dirty 20 as well.
Dirty 20 as well.
I have a
I-
7. I'm dying.
A 7.
I have a dirty 17.
17.
We're all dirty.
I deny nothing.
All right.
Cyrus would go before me for taking dexterity into account.
Got it. All right.
Well, it has been an honor fighting beside you all so far.
Sorry, what is that?
Tadpole.
Oh my gosh.
What?
That's
I
huge.
thought-
That's huge. How many squares is that taking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5 by 5. What is that?
This is a very, very large sea creature that very much looks like a tadpole.
DM,
Yes.
I feel a need to do a check.
Okay.
I would like to look at this tadpole,
Okay.
and I would like to vibe check to see, is this a tadpole? Is this something that's going to get bigger? Is this a baby? Is it a baby?
You want to know if it's a baby. That would be I believe that would be a survival, or I suppose you could argue for maybe an animal handling, but probably survival.
Well, they're both the same for me, and I feel like survival might be a little more fitting for
Okay.
her.
Can I also check if it's baby?
Yes. Yeah, well,
I-
you could assist Cinder, I suppose.
Oh,
Oh, advantage. Okay.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
First one was better. I got an 18 on the baby check.
Baby check.
So it does not seem like there's anything that's like unnaturally speeding the growth of this creature, but it is not fully grown.
Oh.
I hate that.
No. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to tuck that little information nugget into the back part of my brain while
Yep.
we try not to die.
Okay.
Were the streets empty?
So there were some students walking by, there were some random people, but not anyone in the direct like landing zone. There are people nearby that are kind of like gasping, like, what's going on? Are you okay?
Okay.
And Cyrus, you get to go first in this combat.
Okay. May I have my owl friend come down and give me and take the help action on me or with me, whatever the correct terminology would be.
Yes.
So he's going to do that. I'm going to step. I cannot select my token, but I'm going to step in between Violet and the tadpole.
Okay.
And we're going to give him a ye old booming blade. So in a single move, I'm just going to it's like a really low pitched whistle for Oz. He's going to swoop in, and I'm just going to step over and draw my rapier and cast Booming Blade and slash at it all at one time. So there's this kind of flash of purple. That is awful. Wow, cool, thanks. 2 6s, 12, I think.
12 to hit.
Yeah. Let me make sure I'm not lying to you. Yeah, 12.
That hits.
Oh, thank the Lord. All righty.
You should be able to move your token, by the way.
Okay. Well, there goes half of my dice. 19 piercing damages total. So I'm kind of just like try and do like a big old even though it's piercing, like I'm drawing the rapier and doing like a slash across its stomach, and then kind of squaring my shoulders up towards it to kind of take its attention, and that's yeah, I'm staying where I am, so I'm not going to bother disengaging. That's going to be my turn.
How much damage was that?
19.
All right. Violet, it is your turn.
Violet, you are muted.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. I'm panicking. Okay, I'm going to kind of like lay a hand on Cyrus's shoulder and I'll be I will go find his help, and I am going to dash action, and I'm going to take off running down the road looking for any kind of guard, people with weapons, mercenaries, literally anybody that looks like they are possibly capable to fight a giant beast.
Okay. Which direction are you going? You said south? Okay.
Oh man, you made me lose count. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what I'm doing. 5, 10, 15.
You had one more, I think, for your movement.
Okay, well, I think that would put me off the map if I was dashing.
Yeah.
So
And
we'll assume you're going in that direction.
Speed racer.
I'm gone. I'm running.
As you're running, you see other people that are very quick to get away. They don't want to be around this thing. There's chunks of jellyfish just like kind of sprayed out from this creature, and the overall tone is like a little bit of terror because like the water came through the dome, but the dome is back in place, but there's like water did come down, and that also kind of scared people. They're like, oh, what's going on with the dome? What's this thing? Like people are scattered and running, and you can't really find anyone in the crowd that has any sort of like authority, or everyone's kind of running around like a chicken with their head cut off.
Okay, well, I'm also running around with like a chicken with my head cut off, and as I'm running, I'm just like, yelling. I'm just like, guards, anybody, hello.
All right. Ashen one, you are. Oh no, Cinder, you are next.
Yeah, I rolled good on initiative this time, buddy. All right. So Cinder is gonna kind of like instinctively leap into the air, and she's probably gonna be flying about 10 feet above the ground.
Okay.
And she is going to 2, 3, 4. She's gonna kind of move over here a little bit, kind of trying to divide the thing's attention.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, she is going to curse under her breath an infernal as she casts Hex upon this thing.
Okay.
And then, but wait, there's more.
But wait.
Then there's going to be some good old-fashioned Eldritch Blast action.
All right.
Okay, that's going to be a 21 to hit. Please tell me that hits.
That hits.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear for big, giant, scary baby monster. Okay. Don't like that roll so much. That's gonna be 6 points of force damage plus 1 point of necrotic damage.
7 total. All right.
6 total.
6 total. Okay.
Yeah. But if you want to count it as 7, I mean, I won't stop you.
Okay. Maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
All right. So is that your turn?
I think so.
Okay. So this creature is going to kind of like right itself. It's kind of like sliding around, and it managed to like gobble up Maugan as it was still like on its belly. And you can tell that it's struggling because of the amount of like jellyfish that it didn't end up actually getting in its mouth, even though it has a huge mouth and it like chomped down on the jellyfish. Tons of jellyfish it's just everywhere. Like Cyrus, you're about like ankle deep in it right now. So are you, Ashen One.
I'm
And
not.
it manages to right itself. And you kind of hear this like, and you can tell that it's doing something internally. Give me a second.
No dice.
I'm just gonna roll a few dice.
Well, if he didn't.
It's killing Mr. Romelle.
Digested.
Or he's breaking out. Hopefully.
We'll see how plucky this guy is.
All right, and then it's gonna look down on one side of its like enormous body. There's like just a dinner plate sized eyeball looking down at you, Cyrus. And it lashes its tail out at you. But it only rolls an 8 to hit.
No.
And it is now the Ashen One's turn.
I really wish we took a long rest instead of a short rest because
Yeah.
I'm sitting here with 2 hit points thanks to those jellyfish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bonus and enter the apparition's form. So I'm going to take my sword out, warrior to me, and take on that spectral form again. And then I also want to cast resistance on myself.
Okay.
And then that's going to end my turn.
Okay. It's back to Cyrus.
Okay. Fucking hell. All right, so draw them out. I'm going to step now between the Ashen One and the tadpole. Seeing how rough he's looking, and I'm gonna give him a little glance as I'm stepping in and like almost like shoulder check like the Ashen One as like a could you like move please type of thing, and I am going to use my action to use my drow magic to cast fairy fire on the tadpole. And I think I can do it so that it's just him and not Ashen
Yeah.
One and myself, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to light him up. So you guys, as opposed to the Ashen Ones, now it's this really like almost silver white flame that's encasing him. It's almost painful to look at. Very much similar to like the color of his hair, and everybody's going to have advantage on all their attacks. As long as
Is there a dexterity save involved?
yes, yeah. That's 10, 12 DC. So let's see how that goes.
It rolls a 10.
That'll fail.
It fails. It is lit up with white like a white highlight.
Sweet. And then would you let me use my bonus action to try and push the ashen one a little bit away.
And maybe another Constitution check for me on the next time around, so I cannot be drunk anymore.
Yeah, you could use your bonus action to nudge him away.
Could I like just push him like 5 feet? I'm not trying to-
5 feet's fine.
Yeah. I'm trying to break the encounter. But I'm gonna stay where I am. And that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Violet.
I am on a mission to find help. I am still running, just looking for still anybody that looks capable.
Mm-hmm.
If I go further, not taking a action dash, so like maybe 30 feet more, is there anybody, if there's no guards in this university district, what are they doing?
Okay. So as you move further, you see people running into buildings. You see them like grabbing things. You see the underwater basket weaving salesman that you saw earlier
That
gathering his things and like running off. You actually see the dean that you saw earlier walking towards this kind of like just like head stuck in a book, and this little gnome like looks up and sees this enormous creature and sees you like running towards him,
Help!
and he slams his book shut and he says, help, help.
Yes! Help!
And like he starts running with you away from this creature. He says, let's find help.
That's what I'm doing. Okay.
And as you
There's no sign of guards or anything still?
as you scan the courtyards, you don't see anyone
Oh my god.
except there is a glitter on a building about 50 yards away, like 150 feet away.
They got motherfucking snipers in this bitch.
There's
Sorry.
there's
Sorry.
the light of the yellow jellyfish glints off of something in the distance, and you're not quite sure what it is,
Okay.
but there is something out there.
There's something out there that sounds hopeful. Action dash, and I'm taking off towards it.
Okay, so you close about a quarter of the distance to that building,
Okay.
and you see this figure in this lustrous, amazing scale armor.
Oh my god.
And
Okay.
it was this person in this armor was looking the other way, but they stand and they slowly turn, and they're holding a spear with ribbons streaming off of it, and this enormous spear, this armored being just puts the spear on their shoulder and turns towards the tadpole.
Oh god, please don't just be like a thing for show. Be actually capable, please.
Cinder, it is your turn.
Oh, okay. Cinder is going to kind of skirt off to the northeast a bit, just kind of making a wider circle around this monstrous baby that I hate. And she is going to Eldritch Blast it at advantage because it's
Okay.
glowing.
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that's a 7. Thank God. look, one was a natural one, and the other one
Oh,
looked like
no.
another natural one.
Oh no.
And I was like, no. Okay. Does a 13 hit?
Yes, it does.
Praise the dice gods. They have had mercy upon me this day. Okay. All right. That is going to be 7 points of force damage and
Okay.
4 points of necrotic.
So 11 total.
11 total. And I am going to use a bonus action to convert some sorcery points into another spell slot.
Oh boy. All right.
Yeah, now we're cooking with bacon, folks.
Oh. Imagine having spell slots still.
Well, maybe it should have been a sorcerer. I don't know. What
Hmm.
to tell ya. Okay. I've moved. I've attacked. I've bonus actions. How does this thing look after getting pebbled a little bit already?
It looks hungry.
But
Oh.
is it like vigorously hungry, or like, oh, I'm tired and my tummy hurts hungry?
Oh, it's hungry. It's hungry.
So hungry.
It's hungry.
Oh, okay. He needs one of those big frozen meals. I'm
Yeah.
not going to name the brand because of reasons, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I passed the turn.
All right. This vast creature towering above you
It's too many dice.
stands with its feet squared, and you hear, and something is happening inside this creature.
Come on, Maugan.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, Mr. Romelle, you got this. Come on.
Give him a tummy ache.
And this creature is going to whip its tail at Cyrus again. Whoa, yeah, that's a nat 1. It's gonna fall over.
Good with that.
Karma finds you this day, Cyrus.
You,
know-
the three of you that are very close, like hear this noise that sounds like sloshing liquid, as if like this thing is just full of something that like once tipped over, like it's not a solid thing by any means. There are a lot of liquids in this creature, and it falls over. And Ashen, it is your turn.
Perfect. Am I still affected by the alcohol? That's my question for you.
You can let's go ahead and make a Constitution roll to see if you can kind of shake yourself out of.
Could we argue for advantage given the adrenaline?
I got a 20, so.
Hell
There
yeah,
we
never mind.
There we go.
Ignore me.
All right, so you're good. You're good.
Perfect, thank you.
You're staring down this gigantic creature, and its dinner plate eyes, like, just, you see it, and you're like, all right, I need to pull it together right now. And so
Mhm.
you've now steeled yourself, and you are ready for something.
Oh, I'm ready. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready to get smacked. Would I be wrong in assuming that since it has fallen over, I would be safe to attack and back up?
Yes, yeah, you could do that.
Okay, because that is what I'm going to do. So
Okay.
I'm going to use the Apparition Greatsword. Let's see what I get on that for the hit.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Crying internally right now. I don't want to use my saving throw, but I do want to use my saving throw thing because I want to attack it while I can. So I'm going to use my I guess it's not a saving throw. A 10 doesn't hit.
A 10 hits.
It does hit. Oh my gosh, I love you. You're my new best friend.
Says nobody to a DM. So
Wow.
and then I have 10 plus 4 slashing, so
So,
14,
Okay.
and then plus 1 for one of the spells used. So
Perfect.
15.
Okay. All right. So you slash into it with your flaming, dark flaming sword, and you said you wanted to step away from it.
Yes, I want to scoot in and just kind of heave across its belly. Don't know how much it's really gonna do, but heave
Okay.
across its belly, what's laying on its side, and then take a jump backwards.
Okay. So as you slice into this thing, you are sprayed with green fluid.
Healing fluid.
Make a dexterity save real quick.
Oh no!
But green means healing, yes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
green means
Yeah.
healing.
Yeah,
Mm,
absolutely.
Rebellia, you know,
that checks out.
You're
yeah.
being really uncool. I put a lot of effort into this character. Oh my god, it's a 1!
Nice. I
Ugh.
understand.
Wait, well, even with +4, that's not gonna. Oh crap!
So it was a 5 in total.
That's if I did the +4. I don't think it's gonna help that much. It's a 1.
For our
Okay.
audience, we have played with Jub several times, many times at this point.
Uh-huh.
Never has he been so viciously cruel as this session.
I know. Can it just be like a love tap? Like, can you? Oh, please.
You take 5 poison damage or acid damage.
Well, it's me on the ground now.
Oh, are
I
you
only had 2 hit points.
okay? So the
It's
ashen
almost
one.
like I was trying to get you out of there for a goddamn reason.
I know. All right, but he was.
This is
falling
what I
over
get
and-
trying to be a good friend. Never again. Let him die.
Well, the ashen one falls prone to the floor, and with tension high and fate not sure, sitting on the edge of a knife, that's where we're going to have to call it for the night.
Are you serious?
You
Oh
can't
my
just end
God.
on that.
Mid-combat.
Mid-combat, yes.
I'm quitting.
Cliffhanger.
Truly a cruel DM.
Okay, DM, before we completely call it off, this man, right? This man that I saw, do I see what he looks like?
You see a.
I'm gonna pull the Sarah question.
Let's go.
question.
Is he hot?
On a
Oh.
scale of 1 to 10, how attractive is this man?
So this armor is custom fit. It is.
Oh, baby, I'm not talking about the armor. I'm talking about his face.
No.
You
Let,
can't-
let him paint the picture.
You can't
Let
see his face because
Oh.
his helmet has just a very narrow slit.
Okay, automatically a 10 out of 10. I do not scare anymore.
You're not even
Ugly.
you're not 100% certain if it is a man or a woman.
Oh.
Okay.
Even
okay.
better. Okay.
I'm here for this. I ship it already.
The eye slit is angled and it seems to take in the entire scene in a moment. Like just a glance backwards is enough for it to you see that they heft that spear on their shoulder as if it's like, all right, time to go to work.
Like they
Okay.
lifted it like it was nothing.
That's right. That's
They
right.
could lift me like I'm nothing.
That's right.
What?
The
Well, Violet is very small, to be fair.
Very true.
it has a red and white cape that is fluttering in the breeze, along with the ribbons on the spear.
Ooh, what color are the ribbons?
The ribbons are purple and blue.
Oh, terrible
Okay.
color combination. Red and white and purple
Yep.
and blue.
Mhm.
Mm.
No,
Yep.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
There's like a white tuft of fur around, like at the base of the spearhead, at the end of the spear, and it looks as though this being, this creature, this person is about to spring into action, and we'll find out
Okay.
what that action is. in our next episode of Rise of the Leviathan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye, nerds.
I'm going to go ahead and roll the credits for just a minute while we're still on screen here. I want to thank everyone who's come and watched and spent time with us. Of course, we are the Eldritch Outcasts. You can catch us on YouTube, on Twitch. We've got a Discord you can hop into. You know, there's a whole lot of ways that you can connect with us. We're even on Instagram. We've got a subreddit page. We've got a whole bunch of things. And of course, we've got, you know, this little setup that I love. I love this UI. It's amazing. It's fantastic. And I just want to thank everybody. Let's see, is this rolling? I think. Okay, it is rolling. So the credits are rolling. That's good. Just wanted to make sure. So yeah, this is us. This is us and the folks that work with us to bring this production to everyone here. So again, I just want to thank everybody else, and everybody have a great night. See you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
nerds.